Welcome to Brand Lover, honest, real and lively conversations for flourishing entrepreneurs and budding business owners on a mission to cultivate a heartfelt brand that connects with their purpose-driven mission. My hope is that you walk away feeling inspired and refreshed with a weekly takeaway in your back pocket that you can apply to your life or business. Are you afraid of selling your product or your service? Do you get little butterflies in your tummy when you have to write a post and asking people to click on your website or learn more, or send you a DM if they want to find out more? Or do you get nervous when somebody asks for your website, or you have to have a conversation with somebody that wants to maybe buy your thing? You're not alone. It's so common. But I would really love to help you reframe it so that it is easier for you and more comfortable for you to put your offer out there, whether it's a product or a service. So by not selling, and selling is simply a term, by not selling or suggesting or talking about your offer or inviting people to buy it, your customers might not actually be getting what they need. So if you don't ever even talk about your product or your service, people will never even know that it exists. You have to talk about it so that people know that it's there, and those people might really need it. So by not talking about it, you're actually hiding it from them, and they were actually just going to keep going on with their lives having this same old problem. You in your heart know that you can help them to fix it, and yet you're hiding. So there's that. But also, if you're scared of having a discovery call with a client, or you're afraid to suggest other products or services that align really well with something they've already bought or something that they're not interested in, you might actually be doing them a disservice. So they might walk away having only 50% satisfied because they didn't know that you offered the other thing, or maybe they just weren't in a position to be ready to think about it unless you suggested it. And however, if you do that and they do purchase more, they have a better experience and they're going to tell their friends all about it, and they'll be a return customer, all that sort of stuff. But just imagine a time that you went into a store looking for something. You bought the thing that you thought you needed, and you didn't, it didn't really quite solve the problem as well as another product that you wish the salesperson had told you about, or wished, even if it cost more, for somebody to explain to you the benefit in investing in this particular thing. So I hope that really helps to put things into perspective for you, because it's not about you, and it's not about you being afraid to sell yourself or be confident in what you're offering. It really is about fulfilling the need of your perfect customer. So if you're not offering, and if you are not selling, and if you are not upselling and bundling and sort of really tuning in to what they need, then they're not going to get the best possible experience with you. So if you think of it like that, then it can have such a profound impact on how you are showing up. Remember that an offer is simply that. It's just an offer. Okay? So even if you suggest something more or bigger or different to what they thought they were coming in for, and they say no, what's the worst that can happen? It's perfectly fine. But as long as you know in your heart of hearts that you have done your very best to serve this person and to give them the best possible experience, then you are still winning. So I would love to hear if this is helpful to you. If you are that type of person that I was discussing at the start, let me know. Come on into my inbox in Instagram. I'd love to continue the conversation there. Have a great day. See ya. Thank you so much for listening. If you loved this week's episode of Brand Lover, take a screenshot of wherever you're listening and share your biggest takeaway on Instagram or Facebook, and don't forget to tag me. I'd love to give you a shout out and thank you personally. Also, feel free to subscribe and leave a review to help the Brand Lover podcast reach more heart-aligned entrepreneurs just like yourself. Thanks again, and I'll see you next week.